Okay, hello. It's me again. I just got done painting the first layer of my super rare drop, which is a 101 that's coming soon. And it might include a physical, so keep an eye out on that. I'm excited for that. This is something new for 2024. And yeah. So here, we're gonna do a little test. This is the Holbein watercolor or water soluble soluble oil colors. Soluble. English is my second language. I was born in Iran, Tehran, and um, I moved here when I was 10. So I spoke very little English, probably almost zero, and that's why words like soluble are very difficult for me to say. W's are difficult still as well. I know it's been 40 some odd years, or 37 years that I've been here, and I still have trouble with some words. Anyways, getting back to this, water-soluble oils. These things are in these little tiny tubes. They're very, very powerful, very, very strong, very powerful and strong oil colors. I don't know what that means, but you know, check it out. Let's go try the zoom shot. This thing is, there we go. No, you can't see it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this camera around. I'm gonna test it. It's gonna be a very short test on a piece that I did a long time ago with ink and watercolors, or ink alone. Let's go ahead and zoom in on the piece. And here we go. You like the sound effects? Let's go ahead and, very cool. I think that's right there. I'm actually using these brushes today. The reason why I'm using these brushes, first of all, because it's really easy. I'm a lazy artist. This one's broken, obviously, because no water is flowing through. So we're not going to be using that one. And again, just one is enough typically for me. Water flows through that. And we're going to go ahead and start with maybe a little bit of green. All I'm going to do is put a tiny little dab right there. Oh, that's probably way too much, but we're going to use it. I love using different tin cans and things like that around the house. I won't show you what it is because I don't want to advertise anyone. Let's see how that flows. I'm just going to keep squeezing out some extra water as I need it to thin it out. But as you can see, this thing is really different from watercolors. Maybe you can't see it, but when I lay it down, it goes down like oils. You got a very thick layer, and then you can just add water to it and thin it out and play. I'm very, very intuitive with color. I don't really plan things out. Whatever feels good. And the way I color is probably closest to the way I used to color when I was 5 years old, which means I don't have any secret techniques or anything. I just do what I like, and I go where I want to go. So this is how I use it. I'm going to go ahead and clean this brush. I got one of these. I don't know if you guys know. It's a little silly coil. I'd never read it before. Silly coil. Cool little logo on there. And it's got that coil in there that cleans up your brush as you move. But you guys are expert artists. You guys have been doing this forever, so it doesn't really matter for me to show you all these little things. And a lot of you have probably used this. You know, the Holbein oil colors, oil watercolors, or whatever you want to call these. I learned it from an artist that has written a lot of books. I forget her name right now. It'll come to me. There was a funny story about it too, but anyways, you can see how this flows really nicely. It's not super opaque, so it's not covering up my black ink. I can go back over it if I do. And that's it. It's very, very simple. Here's my little colors. I just keep pulling a little bit from it. Again, I don't know if I'm doing this right or wrong. This is not something I've been taught or picked up anywhere. I just bought them because I saw another artist using them. I thought it was really cool. She said it was life-changing. And I remember there was a time where almost exclusively I was using these. I do have an issue with the really ugly packaging, but then again, I do have a love for it because they're Japanese. Even though the name Holbein sounds German. Anyways, let's go ahead and clean this oil off. And the other thing I like about these synthetic plastic brushes is that this is oil, right? Essentially it's oil, water-soluble oil. So if I'm using those synthetic brushes that I just bought, those more expensive, a little bit more, what do you call it? Anyways, better quality brushes that, and I'm very, very lazy when it comes to cleaning brushes. I don't want to ruin them. So with these, it's impossible to ruin them. I mean, not impossible, but here, let's lay down some red. I just don't want to mess them up. So I use these. Let's go ahead and water this down first and then come here in the lips. I don't want that cakey look on the lips. I can even pick up from here. How's that looking? How is that looking? It's very Rastafari colors right now. Again, I don't know if that's unintentional. We're going to add some other colors soon. I'm going to go ahead and add some blue in there to mix it up. Again, this is only a test, and I'll show you guys again, my friends. This is all that I'm using, and the painting is almost done. For a second there, I thought I wasn't recording, which would have been a bummer. Okay, so here we go. Use a little bit more. A little eyeshadow. I didn't go to makeup school, but my wife was a freelance makeup artist for a little bit, and she taught me a little bit about how to apply eyeshadow. See how good I do it? Just like that. I could do makeup tutorials probably. Would you guys watch my makeup tutorials? Is anybody even watching this now? If you've gotten this far in this video, then you deserve a prize. DM me if you got to this part, and I'll send you a never before seen coloring book page. How's that? And then you guys can color with me. There we go. And I thought that was kind of cool. Add some more yellow here. Add some more red. I'm going to add a little bit of highlights here. And I don't worry about colors mixing. It is what it is. A little bit of accidental color mixture is good for the soul. And a reminder why we do this. We do it because it's fun. And it brings us closer to ourselves, our soul. As an artist, Um, I'm full of contradictions. I mean, there's times where I feel like I'm wasting my time painting, which is impossible to do. You can't waste time because time doesn't exist. So how can you waste it? As one of my children said to me when he was 4 years old, when I said, "Hey, you're wasting my time." And he said, "Dad, you've always told us time is an illusion, and if it's an illusion, then how can we waste it?" He was 4 years old. That was probably the most incredible lesson I've learned from a 4-year-old. You can't waste time because it's not real. All right, folks. I think that's it. I'm going to let it dry and wash this brush. This was just a quick little test for you, just to see what happens. Here's this. And remember, if you're interested in these, Holbein water soluble oil colors. Very cool. Got them at the art store. You can probably buy them online. Just gonna move this camera down. You can probably buy them online, on Amazon, or anywhere else colors are sold. I'm gonna go ahead and pan through this painting now for you. Close up time. I'm not gonna do any edits on this video. I just want you guys to see it. If it bores the hell out of you, then I'm sorry, but not sorry. There we go. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Here, I'm backlit again. Now you can see my face. I hope you like that. If you like this kind of content, if you like seeing me become, what is that TV guy with the afro? I forget his name right now. Well, anyways, if you want to see me paint live like this and show you guys stuff that I use, leave a comment below. Let me know. Let me know it was good or bad or what you thought of it. All right, peace.